Well, it took about 2 videos working on this to wiggle out the Siemens trolls. If you haven't been following, this had a compact GuardLogix in it and was mainly Ethernet IP, and we're converting this one to Siemens because we have this one that's Allen-Bradley. Now, both of these trainers are designed to simulate brakes. So if we spin around to the back side of this one, then it has the brake switches on it that we can simulate different brakes that you'll see out in the factory. This one right here has electronic brakes, but at the core, they build on the same troubleshooting principles. First, somebody told me that somebody's gonna call Cal OSHA in because I'm not doing proper safety here. Folks, if you didn't realize it in that picture, that was a joke, yes. These are not connected together. We just haven't figured out exactly how we're gonna do this next part yet. And what baffles me about Cal OSHA is, if you didn't know what that's California's OSHA, well, they were in Kentucky and I'm in Virginia. What's California OSHA care about this? Next, somebody said I won't be able to grasp Siemens. It doesn't work in the same caveman mentality. I don't know if that's at me or if that's at Rockwell, but I don't know, wasn't there even an advertisement? So easy, cavemen can do it. I think that might have actually been good. But this isn't actually my first rodeo. We have on our Friday connection, we have a Siemens G1 and a Siemens G2. And even though a lot of people think of me as the AB guy, you've got to connect to those and troubleshoot them. And we got this fancy standard Siemens PLC trainer. Oh, and look, there's an S7-1200. Oh, and yes, while we are lined up building micro 850 trainers right now. Oh, look at there. We do have standard Siemens PLC trainer. But point being, this isn't my first rodeo with Siemens. Of course, I can't even begin to count the number of people who complained about the absurd wiring method. Well, guess what? On the brand new one, we have the exact same absurd wiring method. And the reason being, this is meant to simulate exactly what you can run into out in the plant. And people who come in and they look at this during our training week, they're like, yep, it feels just like I'm at the plant. And so no, we do not build perfectly manicured trainers here. We build real world trainers here. And by the time you're done with this trainer, I'm not saying wiring diagrams are not important, but you can troubleshoot pretty darn fast without them. And when I even put posts out asking y'all how you'll go about troubleshooting, most of you do say, well, I start by studying the wiring diagrams. On a medium-sized plant, your downtime's $20,000 a minute. You need to find the evidence, then find that point in the wiring diagram, and then work your way back. But I really don't think I'm gonna ruin Siemens' reputation with my style of videos. And if you're looking for a little bit of different style videos on Siemens, and you just stumbled into my channel, then hit that subscribe button, and let's go on this journey together.